You may recall Rita Braver's report last weekend about people who've unearthed family secrets thanks to DNA testing. Count our Steve Hartman among them.
It was in this cellar that I found my roots.
That's the tin with all the film.
Davina Schumann, a relative I never met, graciously gave me this glimpse
Be my guest.
of the family I never knew I had. The Levies were a conservative Jewish family from Cleveland. Their patriarch, Harry Levy, the bald guy there, is my great-grandfather. And in the spring of 1930, one of his 4 daughters, we don't know which, gave birth out of wedlock to my mother. Davina, one of Harry's legitimate grandchildren, says no one ever knew about this baby.
It would be scandalous, really, in those days for this family.
My mom died knowing none of this. She was raised by another couple. No formal adoption, no paper trail. So if not for DNA testing, my ancestry would have remained a secret. A recent survey showed about a quarter of the people who take these tests find some kind of surprising result. Or in my case, 2 surprising results. The test was more definitive regarding my grandfather, an Irish Catholic railroad worker named Frank Black. I'm Steve. This is his other daughter, Carol.
Oh, good.
My new aunt.
I see a little bit of my mother in you, actually.
Do you?
Yeah, I do.
And my new uncle,
Oh, this is your brother?
also named Frank Black. Together, they told me all I needed to know about my grandpa.
How many wives?
5,
5 wives.
right.
So this is not an A+ character.
So he's about a D minus.
Are there any good characteristics?
In the 30s, he ran for office for councilman.
Only one?
He lost.
He was really a drinker. St. Patty's Day came.
I don't want to hear about St. Patty's Day.
He'd dress up, and we didn't see him for 3 days.
Not exactly the astronaut war hero I was hoping to find.
We were the apples that fell off the tree and rolled away.
It certainly does make you question who you are. I grew up an Eagle Scout who went to Catholic school. Now I find my grandpa was Casanova and the Levies were Jewish.
I'm Jewish now.
Yes, if your mother's Jewish, you are Jewish, no question.
I never knew that.
Mazel tov. But my new relatives all told me none of that matters.
I just want you to come for Thanksgiving.
My favorite nephew.
Look deep enough into your past,
Say that to all the nephews.
and odds are you'll find a family tree full of flowers and broken branches and a lot of leaves you don't recognize. But I think it's important to embrace it all, because whatever's there, it's exactly what your tree needed to grow the perfect you.
Okay.